Oh yeah. Feels good.
What's up, pals? It's your girl Songbird.
It's Dante's wife.
And we are back for another episode of your favorite internet show in the world, Polar Opposites, the Melanin Edition. I'm gonna ask you first. You got anything you need to say to the people? Okay. No, not that. Alright, for our returning opposite fam, what's up, cousin? And if you are a new subscriber, hello, welcome, and thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any episodes, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified every time a new episode pops up. Alright, so let's get into today's topic. Alright, so the topic is, should a black woman be able to have more than one husband? And for those who don't know, that having more than one wife is called polygamy, and having more than one husband is called polyandry. Called polyandry. That's something I just learned recently. So, in my opinion, yes, I feel like we should be able to have more than one husband, and it'd be a-okay. I mean, if everybody's okay with these polygamous relationships, men having more than one wife to serve them, why can't women have more than one man to serve her?
Exactly, because she got more than one hole that need to be filled at the same time.
At the same time? Not at the same time.
At the same time.
But as men say, women be tripping a lot of the times. Men do too. I won't say they necessarily have a period where they, shed the lining and everything, but they do have their mood swings where sometimes it's just better to deal with the new one. It really is. And sometimes you just gotta be like, all right, you've had your time. Come on, next. Like, Seth, you getting on my nerves. Where Andy at? Come on, Andy. It's time to go, baby. It's your time. And then when Andy start getting on your nerves, you call in John. And then when John gone, then it'll be time for Seth again. That's how it goes. I mean, that's what polygamy is. Why not practice polyandry?
Well, I'll say this. All of those names you just named, they are pretty much not our names, so y'all know what you like. So
I just say random names. Okay, then let me go with Daquan, Tyrone. I ain't finna say Dante. I was about to say Dante, but not.
Dante, get in there. Get in there.
Not even.
Get in there.
Can't say Rico. That's Puerto Rican.
Rico.
So we got Tyrone, Daquan, and Jamal. There we go.
Oh, so she like guys that go to jail. So anyway, first off,
I cannot believe you. I was just going with random black male names.
Yeah. Random black man. I mean, there's no regular black male names. Like you said, one's Jamal. There's no. Give me another. What's another black? You could have said
Raekwon.
No, not Raekwon. You could have said Cedric. You could have said that. That's a normal name.
Well, fine. Let's go with Cedric. You
okay.
Can pass each one of them out. Like, hey, all right, on to the next. On to the next. All right, on to the next.
You could have said Jean Baptiste.
Jean Baptiste.
Or Jean Baptiste. Jean. Why you didn't say Jean? You know like Jean?
No, I don't.
She know like Jean. So,
what? This is a shame. He's making himself laugh.
So listen. Anywho. Okay, when guys do it and they call it polygamy, the reason for polygamy is not when she get on my nerve to go to the next one.
Yeah, I know. It's for recreation, not recreation.
Exactly.
And if you guys don't understand that, say it. Recreation, not recreation. Think about what those words mean.
Exactly. Recreation is for fun. Recreation is you're building. Okay.
Procreating.
Yes. Yeah, you're building. That's the whole reason why these guys have these multiple wives. They're building something. They're building a unity, so to speak, a family.
Well,
So-
is the polyandry situation not family?
Not how you just described it is not, because of
Well,
the way
yes,
you
you're
described it.
absolutely right, but nonetheless, it's still building a family. It's a different family dynamic. Believe me, it's not the ordinary family dynamic, but neither is a polygamous relationship.
What I beg to differ, because when the guy chooses these wives, they all come to the table with something unique, meaning
Okay, so you don't think it could be the same with the males?
again, but that goes back to how you explain it, because
Yes, how I explained it was completely how I would have taken it in my context, but that's not to say that's the only context. that
exactly.
you're taking
But
it.
if somebody that's never heard of that term or heard about it, the way you explained it, then that's actually wrong. So maybe you should explain it in the correct content. That way people will know, because I had never heard that term before, but I knew that something like that exists.
Yes.
So maybe you should tell them exactly what it's for.
Well, then, what it is for is to necessarily, like you said, build a family dynamic. Everyone brings something different to the table, but it is to make the family stronger. One could be a butcher, one could be a baker, and one can be a candlestick maker. But they're all bringing something different. They're all contributing to one whole unit, but in a different way, so that one person doesn't have to do everything.
I think that it's okay if that's the reason why you have multiple husbands or multiple wives. If that's the reason, I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. But if you are some of the few that thought, like how she first explained it, oh, when Dick 1 acting up, I'm jumping Dick 2. That makes you look like something else.
A little bit.
Yeah, it makes you look like something else. And guys, if you want to have multiple girls only for that reason, it make you look like the same thing, bro. The exact same thing. So I think y'all doing it for the wrong reasons. If you're doing it, if you're gonna do it for the right reason, to build a trinity, you building something strong,
A stronger foundation.
then I say absolutely go for it. I don't have a problem with it. And from a guy's point of view, if I was propositioned with that and it's like, okay, listen, I got 4 husbands already, I want you to be the 5th husband, my goal would be, okay, well, what do you need me to do? Because at that point, you have to look at it, okay, this is some type of a deal. What are you expecting from me? Why do you want me a part of your team? What are you expecting from me? So maybe it's like you say, maybe let's just say if I'm a doctor, maybe you need somebody in the medical field on your team. So I'll need to know that. I can't just say
team player.
I'm just saying you can't get me on the team and be like, okay, well, you the new husband on there, and I think I got unlimited box for the next 30 days when I got to share it with other four other guys. Like, I need to know, like, how does this work? Like, is it the same way the guys do the females? Because in some of them, not all of them, but in some of them, the female get her own house. Do I get my own bachelor pad? And you just come through, grab some D when you want? Is that how that works? Mm-hmm. Do I have to sleep in a small room like I'm a stepchild down the hall?
Yes.
And I got to come down to the big room whenever you call for me on the intercom? Dick 3, come down to room 1.
What?
Like, how does that work? I don't know how does that work, because I know from when a guy has the females, they all have their roles. You know, some females, let's just say one did hair, and so she's responsible for the doing of the hair, and that's her business, so she's bringing that to the table. Another one, let's just say she's a farmer, she's in charge of making sure the family has vegetables and the crop stays tended to and all kinds of stuff like that. And then you have one, let's say she's a banker, and she's a financial consultant. She's in charge of making sure that everything financially stays afloat. So that's why guys do it. They have these different women, they hold something to help build. So is that the same thing with the females and the men?
It should be the same aspect, yes. It's just that the gender roles are reversed. Instead of the man, it being multiple women, it's multiple men. But everyone would still have their same role. So you would have one that would do this, that would be better at this one that controls this one that controls that, and then we all work cohesively as a unit.
I don't have a problem with it. I think it's a pretty good idea. I actually see a lot of people venturing off into this polygamy style relationship because I mean you have to look at it like this, and I don't want to put it in this term, but I'm going to do it. Ain't nobody faithful now. Ain't nobody faithful nowadays anyway. So why not get a couple people on the squad and all y'all just do each other? That way you ain't have to worry about it.
But you're like pro orgy anyways. Like you're like, let's get it in.
Get it in. Invite. Well, I can't say invite somebody in, but if you got, let's just say, if you and your significant other, y'all got somebody, and you're a female and you got a thing for females, why not bring one in?
That's always my initial face every time I look at you, like,
oh my God, he is speaking my mind.
No, shit. Not at all.
That's what your face is. It's like not inside you, like yeah, do it, speak it.
You know what? That's our episode for today, ladies and gents. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, tag a friend, tell a friend. Give us
your friend.
No. Join in with some friends.
See, there you go.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Peace.